Ready? 3, 2, 1,
Two,
go.
one. It's why you always hear me breathing.
Yeah.
If I want to, on the bright side, I can put away the microphone, right? So it doesn't make any noises. But God. Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's a nice Honitsu hand.
Yes. So the.
You know, peculiar thing
Ideology.
about me is that I use push to talk for mumble, but not for stream, the OBS. So
Oh, yeah, I noticed.
I am not interfering other people, other commentators when they are talking about the game, but audience can hear the strange sounds I
Keyboard.
make. And keyboard noises, because they've grown somewhat iconic. And besides, when I'm doing solo streaming, solo casting, I don't want to be asked to actually use push to talk, because then when I'm doing solo commentary, I'm just sitting in a different position whenever that makes sense in my PC. It's like I'm in a position I would have when watching a movie. So my legs are rested on the nearby. What was the name for the big piece of wooden furniture that you put your things in?
Table?
Not table. Wardrobe? No. Closet? No.
Yeah, drawers? Drawers?
Whatever, something. A piece of wooden furniture that is well in the range of my legs. But when I'm doing simulcasting with someone, I'm actually well, I'm mostly doing some other things, whether it's on in the thread or IRC. So I have to be more prepared to access my keyboard, whatever that makes sense. Anyway, back to the game, because yeah, we are playing mahjong. Well, not playing,
So
but
we have
mahjong.
we have 9 lives, cat. 9 lives. Robonya. Gasunk? What?
Gashunk Neko.
I'm gonna call him just Neko.
No. Let's call it Gashunk, because Neko might be a little bit misleading, because we are in full Nyaga room. And let's just use Gashunk for a while, and maybe afterwards someone will point out what does Gashunk mean, so we can well look.
Yeah, see, that's the reason why I don't want to use it. Fine, we can call him Gashunk. Gashunk and Hustler 1. I think I know who Hustler 1 is. Just a hunch.
Yeah, I think I have one as well, but I'm going to keep it for myself, since it's an anonymous tournament after all.
Anyway, yeah, so Gashunk has a very good hand set up. Like, unfortunately, it looks like it's gonna go to oh, never mind.
Yeah, Hustler 1 actually fucked him up pretty nicely, because he did not discard any Pinzo tiles for the whole match.
Gashunk decided not to go for that Tenpai right away. And doesn't matter, because 9 lives is...
Painful. Nice opening, I guess.
I would do it.
I wonder, maybe she wanted to upgrade to... No, upgrading it to Junchan would be like... No, completely not.
There are no heroes in Mahjong, Waffle.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta do it quick and dirty way. What?
It's not dirty, it's actually very stylistic, glamorous, gallant,
Pinfu no Midamaten?
exquisite.
I don't know. Those are not the words I would associate with. Coming from the guy who does Dame Pinfus, quite frequently.
Pinful no Mi is not about winning, because you get fuck all points, even though you could have more by calling Richie. It's about sending a message.
I don't know how that's elegant. You know who sends messages? Genghis Khan and like Attila the Hun. Okay, we're more refined. We're a refined people. Anyhow, Rowan is the double ton, dude.
Refined people. After we spent like 5 minutes talking about farting in public space.
You were talking about fart. I was talking about how we should maintain politeness. Okay, I am my people, Waffle. Okay, I guess you're not in my people.
Very flowful discard by Gashung.
Yeah, I saw that.
And there we go, Richie Nomi by Robonia. Or
He didn't even take the double top.
it's not double tone, it's just Penchan. And
I
he was Ryan Shanten for Manhon. And
Yeah, but
damn.
I guess he saw the Ton in Gashung's pond and thought to himself that he might not get the double Ton in time, so he just went for the early Ricci.
Maybe. So will Gashung go for no, he's not going for Quitan. I wonder how is Hustler's hand going to progress. Technically he's waiting for Haku. He could push it into Richie, I guess. He's in Shanten. And he has Sun Menchan. Will he Richie? Wait, he's not. Now he's in Ishanten. Sorry, I misread that Manzo. That's it. So yeah, a very solid. Of course. I wanted to say it was a very solid choice by discarding the Haku and going for not quit Antonio. Okay, so one Anon actually told us in the thread that Gashung is some sort of character from Junji Ito manga. I've read some of them, but not Gyo. I've read Uzumaki, Remina, and a few others, but not this one. I mostly read them during the regular Junji Ito threads on video. They are the best.
Oh, I see. Gashunk is the sound a shark makes when it breaks down a door.
Okay.
You know, it's like when Jaws goes like dun 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 dun. You know, when he's sneak up to his. Anyhow, so yeah. God, Ronya has a not as good of a hand as Chitoy.
I personally like Gashung's hand, although some of his discards could have been done a bit better, like keeping the terminal Sosu tiles. I think it was a mistake to actually save them in hand. I would just go for Toy Toy from the get-go.
But like Tanya or at Sononko chance.
Yeah, Sononko Tsumo Dora, pretty good. So Oika Karichi.
There's still Iso, yeah, there's still one more Iso on the wall and two more Chiso, so it's pretty good.
Knife Life's cut is Richie Pinfu Doradora, so that's a mangan at least. It would need Sumo and Ura in order to get Haneman.
Unfortunately, all the Sumons are being used in Gashunk's hand, so 9 lives will have to bank on an Emon Sumo.
And Sumo.
Oh,
so Richie, Sumo, Dora, Sananko. With Ura.
No.
One by one. But it's one by one. Yeah. With Ura free, it would be a Bananian.
Look at those thumbs up from these stupid Yaggers. It's like the story of the stupid Yagger. She was so stupid, then she died. The end.
A very high concept.
Why did you make us do this? Yeah, quite awful.
Why not? Alright, so back to the game. I guess Hustler 1 is going for Honitsu Nan Haku. Maybe Toy Toy. Honitsu Nan Haku Toy Toy would be Hanaman.
Toy Toy is a little much, I think.
Yeah, it would be really like. It would be better to just stick for Mangan Honitsu, but we'll see. We'll see.
Him calling like 3 more pawns is just gonna set him up to deal into somebody else's Richi.
Who said anything about calling pawns? He can throw them by himself.
Oh yeah. Might as well. Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna get Sananko as well. I have my doubts.
Okay, so 9 lives cut, like cut he is going for Huitan, Uidora. And yeah, by doing that call, not only he secured the way to actually have the pair in his hand, but he also cut off the potential chance for return.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty good. But Gashon
And
Neko
he
actually
decides to
has
keep.
all the Dora.
He also decides to keep his hands closed. We'll see how it goes. The Tenpai, yo! If someone draws the Haku, and they... no way. Hustler's obviously going for some kind of Hanitsu, and Haku is still not in the pawn. No one's gonna deal it. Unless they...
Although, yeah, that Haku is going to fuck up both Kat's, Knife Life's Kat's and Gashung's hand, if they draw it.
Oh, he's going in, boys!
I mean, Kuitan Dora Dora, it's a fine hand. 330. Who would say no to almost 4,000 points?
I wouldn't. He's also first, so he has an incentive to just get through the game as quickly as possible. That's a chi.
Yeah.
Chinya.
And yeah, we have a Richie. And this weight is Champon. So Richie Dora. Champon by Robonya.
Excuse me. If Robonya draws the Haku, he's gonna be in a bad position.
Obviously,
oh,
but now.
What's one?
Yeah, that's. I think he's going to follow up with his chi. So yeah, there it is.
But this field, the field's too dangerous, and he's not that far behind, so it doesn't really make sense for him to push this hard for one dealership. But he is in a precarious position. Does he have any perfectly Genbutsu tiles for both Robo and?
Not really. I mean, that one is safe to Mugiri, but I think Rian Green is also safe.
Looks, we might get something safe.
No, very precarious. No, this is safe. This is safe.
Yeah, because it's in the Sumagiri for Robonya. There's one more Rome on the wall, right? Yes.
Should be.
Okay, so yeah, one of each for Hustler.
Nobetan Tenpai for Gashung. And since we are playing with Atamahane Ari, then actually Hustler is going to get priority over on. Ooh, he did not sweep sideways.
That's a luck.
Yeah, because this was Genbutsu.
I mean, it was a Suji, but I guess he didn't want to take that risk. And yeah, Robonya managed to get the last Supin. Puppy. How do they keep getting away with this? Gashunk has a nice hand? It's a fast hand. On 10.
But it's not going to be worth much. There is not a lot of room for improvement, unless you decide to go close with it. Then the weight would be really good.
Yeah. The Shaws are gonna be stuck at 9 lives. But yeah, I think I would be so tempted to just wait for Ricci, but we'll see. Robunya has a really nice hand, Tanya Dora 2. Right off the bat. And Honitsu from 9 lives.
I mean, in this particular case, wouldn't you be tempted to actually discard the pair of tones and try to get Pinfu as Gashung?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, there is this like case when you want to get Tenpai ASAP because he's first, but this lead is not really decisive, and it would be nice to get some more points. Although, I think in this particular case, actually the speed would have higher incentive than getting more points.
I'd probably say so as well. Ooh.
Okay,
that's
so
unfortunate.
He did not change his weight. And now Rabonya
would be
is
free
in 10 by, yeah. So, Champon weight winning for 5 and Dora.
If he draws the Dora, then.
So yeah, quit on Dora Dora. And it looks... Oh yeah, never mind. So,
It looks dead.
I mean, it would be perfect Honitsu / Chinitsu feint by Robonia, don't you think?
Yeah, I'd probably say so. Dealership top of South 1, and the points aren't that far apart.
Yeah, this is pretty lively game. And look at the gold mine of Aka's in the 9 life cut. This is just... I want to say just Shun Aka 2 rush, but yeah, he's going for Honitsu. So it's going to be Honitsu, Chun, Dora Dora. Sorry, single Dora. Yep. And I don't think Robonia is going to feed him Ryanman, so it might be difficult for him to find any use for that E-man over there.
This rush just...
Oh, there it is.
There, yeah, so he...
And Robonia is actually Nishanten.
A Cheetor?
Yeah.
No, not Cheetor.
For just Richie. Although, I would actually discard, after drawing that 5, I would discard 6 mana. And if I got another close Sozu draw, I would strip one of the pairs and go for Pinfu from there. Because right now, this 6 is a bit of dead weight in his hand. And it's going to be really dangerous as the game progresses.
Oh, that Ishanten heck. Robonia.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Look, he would have a great Ipeiko, Pinfu,
Yeah.
Ishanten.
Just he needs to throw the Romon out. Wait. Yeah.
Calling this pawn would be the dumbest things in existence, but yeah, he did not do that.
You underestimate our players.
Like, imagine players who are calling cans while building a Chinitsu or Honitsu hand.
It's...
Okay, so...
Second deal?
Dam...
No.
That would be Dama... Not Dama, sorry, yes, open. It would be Quitan Nomi as the dealer, so 1,500.
I guess Robonia could still get in Senpai, but he might just be folding completely at this point. I don't even know. Odd. I guess he could join Tanya with his Roman, but nah, yeah, I think Robonia is not gonna get in Senpai. There's still 2 more Upins in the wall, so you know, good chunk might see all this.
And yeah, this is what I was talking about. Now this Roman is
dangerous.
Just spelling oblivion and destruction.
Well, he folded anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's if he wasn't Tenpai, he would. I don't know why he kept it so high. I guess he's just trying to prevent 9 lives from seeing it. I guess you never planned to get in Senpai if that's the case, but nah, kind of hard to say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he was keeping it from like 6-10, maybe even earlier than that. Yeah, 5th turn. Because it was when I pointed out that he shouldn't have discarded also.
More dangerous way. But he's probably not gonna get this. There are no more Sun Mons in the wall, and one more Roman, and it's in dead wall. Or it might not be in it. Hey. Meow. Man, I'm really sad that no one bought Jade so they could, or like bought gifts so they could make Ichihime like full bond.
I mean, isn't it better that way, that everyone is playing as the same character?
No, but I don't get to hear any of the special lines when like she discards Dora. That's like one of the charming points about Mahjong Soul is that the girls react if they, some of them anyway. Discard Dora or like 3 tiles in a row. Sumagiri.
Well, some people dislike that fact, especially when they're playing against Haruna.
When she discards Dora and she screams. I think it's charming. It's reactive gameplay, It's like when you're playing Fallout New Vegas and you do stuff, and then NPCs will commentate on it. It's like that. Not a lot of interesting hands this round, except for the fact that 9 lives is rushing his hand and. Yeah. I mean, a Gashok might be able to get. Excuse me. Chitoitsu.
I think he is going to be a little bit too slow for that. It's very hard to like rival already made Yakuhai call with one other call.
It's no tips, right? For this?
Yeah, that's no tips. Isn't it counterproductive? I mean, when you are hell-bent on making Chitoi, to keep the one Anko in your hand?
It just means you're conflicted between Sananko and Toi and Chitoitsu.
To be fair, the only way I'm conflicted that is when I can actually branch from my hand into those Yakus plus Ipeiko, for example. Otherwise, I just try to go straight for the Chitoi with maximizing my chances. But in this case, this is actually interesting. It can be Toi Titanial.
And the Akka for Uman still out too.
That's a big mistake. That's a very big mistake. If he wants to go for it and he's still in Nishanten, he should have discarded the Akadora. Oh man, that's even worse.
He's going in! No! But yeah. I know, We'll see if this Akka pays off or if he manages to get by without dealing in. But let's see, Hustler might be able to get in Tenpai for it. But yeah, Robanyan 9 lives, they probably won't.
Okay, so I think Hustler is considering calling for Tenpai. No, I think he's in Tenpai anyways. Yeah, and now he's waiting for the Akadora. Look,
Yeah.
he's fucked.
Oh!
Eat shit. This is what you get.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's Ipatsu. Just
No,
fold.
he will not resist. He's going to do it. Just look.
No. Yes, he.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
he just needs to pause so, and then he can get safe. He can get him back.
Well,
in
there is
tempo.
one left. But wow, I am actually very surprised. I've made a very grave miscalculation about harnessing the prowess of the Gashunk Neko.
Imagine assuming somebody's gonna throw Aka for Ipatsu.
I mean, if he were dumb enough to actually keep it for so long, then I was almost certain that he's going to discard it, but it's not the case. But yeah, that goes to say, if he were wise and discarded it way before, he would have a very nice Tenpai for Mangan. But he didn't.
He really wanted to get that pair, okay?
No, wait a second. That would be San Anko, because that would be Tanky. Would it be? No, it wouldn't be. Toy Toy, Aka, Tanyao. On Sumo it would be Hanemon. And he had to throw it away because he decided to keep the most dangerous fucking tie in the game for no fucking reason.
Hey, people who expect low value hands get low value hands, and people who expect high value hands get high value hands.
I mean, there is a difference between settling for fucking trash hand like Quitan Naka and having a Mangan on the table but being greedy for Hanemon or more.
Yeah, it was, I wouldn't have done it if I was him. Oh yeah, I would have thrown the Aka. I prioritize getting rid of dangerous tiles pretty early. Sometimes to my detriment because it usually means I always throw out like Dora for like Wind or Dragon.
And now, look, I don't know, is this some sort of split personality disorder? Now he's discarding Aka from the get-go and going for Onitsu.
But that's because Honeytsu's like he can't use Aka. Like at least for the Toy Toy he could have used the Aka for a pair. But in this case the Aka has no use for his Honeytsu.
Look at his silence hand. And he discarded Iman instead of Haku. Interesting. Like, wouldn't you want to get Itsu with that? Like, come on.
For Robonya?
No, 9 lives.
No,
Look,
9 lives, okay.
If you kept Iman instead of Haku, with one call, you would have Honitsu, Itsu, and whatever Ton, I guess.
No, that's why, because he's gonna Richi Honitsu Dora. That's Mungun. If he managed to get that Ton, that's Honeymon plus any Urdoras.
Yeah, it's going to be spicy. And Hustler 1, yeah, he might be dead.
Oh man, the Tons and Shaws are still on the wall.
I still think discarding the Iman was a fucking dumb choice, and while he's in Tenpai, and that's good, we should point it out. You shouldn't discard Iman, you should discard Haku. And fuck, Ryanman was even the Dora. So he could have potentially, if he got a different draw for Tenpai, he would be in Furiten for fucking Itsu Honitsu Aka on Shampoo weight. And Dora with Richie. That would be Baiman on the board. But yeah, this is fucking good hand, and I think it's first serious hand of this Hanchan. Finally. And yeah, Gashunk Neko is going for his own Honitsu, and he's keeping the Ton.
If somebody, if he draws like the Sun Pin or pawns the Q Pin, probably only case if he draws the Sun Pin, he's gonna drop the Ton. Otherwise, he's gonna keep it.
Okay, so look at
if Robo now Troy's not close enough.
So this is interesting. We have Menhon, Open Honitsu, or Bakahon.
That's Sun Pin coming out.
Yeah, so he's not going for Chinitsu. Well, I have to give him credit for this. This is some nice sixth sense. And
So
I think Robonia is... Yeah. Whoa. This is some high IQ shit.
what?
And
This would
No,
this
he's
would
not
make
that.
me drop the Sun one. This might
Is he
that
going
would
to G?
legitimately
Is he
make-
going to G? No, he's not.
Oh!
Yeah, this is going to be big.
That's not good, ain't it?
Yeah, I think it will be Weiman. Just watch.
I suggest you pick a god and pray, my friend. You really, oh.
So, Richard, Sumo, Honitsu, Aka, Dora, and Tom, Weiman.
That was such a nice hand.
Yep.
And Hustler 1 is in a he's last dealer. He's got that. What else does he have? He's not that far behind for at least from third place. Robonya is only about 10,000.
Hustler 1 can set up for Itsudora.
Yes, he can. That's actually really nice for him. He just needs like the Suso Rosso, and then he can make it. But I'll be a little nervous.
With this setup of Itsu, if he gets into Tenpai, it's going to be guaranteed pinfo as well. Don't you hate when you end up with Penchan or Kanchan 5 weight on Itsu? It's the absolute worst.
Honestly, I don't think it's that bad. I don't know. Because like when people go on like Kanchans or Penchans, they usually aim for like Sunso or like Chiso or like things like that.
Okay, so 9 lives cut got mahjonged.
Yeah, he.
Every time.
I don't even know. It doesn't matter. He got a buy man already. Okay? He got a dealer buy man, alright? There's no point in complaining anymore. He emoted for like a good 10 seconds. This is well
But
deserved.
remember, even when having 50,000 points, people lose the games of mahjong every time. All the time, sorry. Yeah, all the time.
I'm out of time. I'm so sad.
And look, the chain of 6 Sumogiri in a row for Hustler 1. His hand is not progressing at all. I guess at this point in time he might have he might regret not going for Onitsu actually.
No more taunts from the pawn, and now he just has to rely on.
It's like even worse by now.
I mean, Ipeiko, Dora Reach. There is no more Ransos, never mind. So.
It could have been Chanta Honitsu. And the close one.
I don't.
And well, 9 lives cut and is actually getting pretty monstrous. If not for that blunder in early game, he would have a tempo by now.
Hey, there's the Itsu potential. Hustler.
Yep.
Never mind.
No, there is not.
He decides to reach instead of waiting.
It's pinfo with Dora.
Yep. I mean, that's a fine hand.
Yeah, it's not
hungry.
bad. It's not bad, but not bad is not good enough when you are last place in S3. But well, anything will help if he gets a mangan out of this, which is actually feasible. he is going to be in much better spot, especially since this is match 1.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I think he had no reason to discard 3, and Ryan was Suji and will actually progress his hand a bit better.
So it's one of each for Hustler 1. One of each of his waiting tiles. Still on the wall, or in that wall. Everyone else is might eat.
9 lives falls, and Gashung is keeping his Ishanten for Chitoy. As for Robonia... Oh yeah, this is the Khan holdout. Yeah, now he can call Khan and declare Ichi. Yep.
Oh.
The pro move, and they have the same
nice.
weight, so it's going to
Oh!
can't beat the skill. Richie Ipatsu Tsumo Tanya Odora.
At least it wasn't the high Tay. And he didn't get any Uradors, so it's just money.
So in case of Atamahan, actually, if Gashung were to discard a tile, Robonia would win. And if 9 lives discarded a winning tile, then Hustler would win. Very interesting.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Yeah, similar thing happened a little earlier with the with 2 Richis from 2 opposite players. But
So yeah, we are entering Orasu, and Hustler 1 is a fairly shitty situation. Although I guess him having Orasu position is some sort of saving grace. If he can bank on it, but his high pie is... It's actually not that bad, although he has some tidying up left to be done with those unpaired honor style.
So I'm amazed. No like turn 4 con yet. So that's
Would you really call this Khan at any point in time?
no, because it gives you a sequence and an Anko.
Yeah.
No point.
If you were to draw any tiles nearby that like opens up a multitude of possibilities.
It's Toy for 9 lives. You can run away with first.
Yeah, I think the Toy Rush is a correct play here. Especially since he has an Anko already. The question is, if Hustler decides to cut the Penchan of Inzu, will he call Khan?
That'd be so stupid. There'd be no point. He would just be opening himself up to get Ron by somebody's Richi.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be fun?
No! Losing is not fun.
Losing is not fun, but handicap actually serves the one who is giving the handicap, not the one who is receiving.
I have nothing to say to that. Let's see.
It's like saying I can beat you with my hand tied behind my back or something. Oh, look, this is going to look really fun for Gashung. So many combinations.
Nanomi.
No, me? I guess he wants to end the game. But
Yeah, Hustler 1 might just steal him regardless, so... Or, he could just zoom out, but...
never mind.
Yeah, I knew it. I'm aligned. You know what's great about my setup? Is that right now, I'm sitting on a sleeping bag on the floor. My PC's on like a knee-high table. I'm just lying down now because I hate this game.
So do you have your butler station located on the floor?
My PC's on the floor. I have a coffee table where my monitor is, and I use a sleeping bag to lie down.
So do you have any actual like not place but piece of furniture to rest your back on when you're sitting at the PC, or you are just sitting slouched?
No, I just
hunched?
if I'm sitting up, I just sit up. But yeah, there's nothing to support my back. Otherwise, I'm doing the Buddha laying down, right? You know, where like that image of the Buddha lying down on his side with his head on his hand, like that. That's either that or I'm laying completely down because I have 2 pillows on the floor as well, and that's why I'm essentially in a sleeping position.
Huh. I don't know. Don't think I could like sit on my PC like that. Okay, so I mean, maybe it's fun, maybe it's cool, but I'm just too used to my usual battle station. Okay, so yeah, that concludes the first Hanchan. So 9 lives cut wins by very skillful sumo like Nandomi. Too bad for Hustler. There was an attempt. So good luck in the next Hanchan, I guess. So 5-minute break. I guess. So let me write the scores.
Oh yeah. No, when I used to live. I lived with my grandparents up until like age 13 or 14 with me and my parents and my grandparents. When we moved out, I didn't have a table except for a coffee table to put my monitor on. So I just had to deal with sitting down in a sleeping bag for like till middle school to now.
Isn't it always strange when, due to like some circumstances, you are forced to do something seemingly uncomfortable for some amount of time, and then when you finally get the chance to change it, you don't want to because you just assimilate it, accommodate it. It was like this for me, in a similar, not really similar case, but something similar. When I was playing Dark Souls for the first time on a broken PS2 pad, which was hooked to the PC by a really cheap knockoff adapter, and it was broken, so only a quarter, not only a quarter of the right stick, the one responsible for camera movement, was working. It was also flipped, inverted, and I beat the whole game playing like that. And
oh yeah.
from that time onwards,
So
I am always using inverted camera on third-person games, and every time I'm doing a hot seats game with someone and we are switching the pad, everyone is annoyed because they have to go to the settings and switch it back to the non-inverted settings.
Imagine using airplane controls on a camera. Oy. But yeah, no. I do have a table in my room right now that can actually accommodate like a sitting position with a chair. It's in the corner of my room, but I like being able to lie down too much. Good.
Okay, so yeah, 5 minutes. So I'm going to prepare myself another cup of tea, and yeah, be right back essentially.
Too much caffeine, I swear. This guy.
Caffeine? Tea? In tea?
Yeah, there's caffeine in tea.
But who told you I'm drinking like black tea or something? I'm flipping, like, I have 10 boxes of different herbal arrangements on my shelf, and I'm just picking something at random whenever I'm feeling for it. Like, sure, first one I drank was black tea, but the second one, let me translate this because I don't know the name in English.
Jasmine.
Chamomile or chamomile. This is the kind of like flower or something, which is also used as a herb in traditional medicine, and it's actually pretty tasty as a tea. I mean, you can get this in most of stores here. So never mind, get back.
It's 3 p.m. Man, I am way too used to 10-hour sleeps now. Waking up with only 7 hours of sleep is destroying me. Getting ready for school is gonna be a little difficult, I feel. I have to get up. I have to sit up eventually. So you think forward to that. Okay. End my life. Oi. Okay. I'm waking up now.
Hmm?
I should have not lied down. Ah, 30 more seconds. Okay, let's resync.
Yeah, 1 second. Okay.
Just out of curiosity. Yeah.
Ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, go.
Just out of curiosity, if somebody played Miki right now, what would you do? Like somebody broke the rules like that. Anyhow, let's see. Robonya is not the first stealer, and Hustler 1's gonna have to make some headway into this round because he got last place last time. It wasn't too good. It wasn't as big of a difference as, say, the difference between CEO and the other girl. Boys. God damn it! sorry. But, yeah. Though, yeah, Hustler doesn't look like he has a great hand. Maybe Pinfu, but maybe Tanya as well. I could say the same thing about Robonya, and if no more Pinfu, I guess, just Tanya Dora.
So,
Otherwise...
just to give a quick sum up, so 9 lives card is in the leading position with 35.7 points. Second is Robonia with 7.6. Gashong is third with -8.3. And Hustler 1 is -35. So I guess their goal would be just not to get, not to let 9 lives get first place, I guess.
Yeah, Hustler 1 just needs to get first, right? There's no second place acceptance for him right now, unless.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, but it's gonna be really tight, and it would have to predicate on 9 lives getting last. But yeah. Tanya Dora for Robonya. Gashunk is going for just Ichi, or maybe he can try to rush a Tanya. Probably just Riichi though. And 9 lives has Menton pin chance, maybe Peiko. We'll see. We'll see. Jinji. Hey.
What? Oh, why I'm at it? I'm going to do a quick check.
So yeah.
Okay, all good. Alright, so I'm back as I guess.
It's really unfortunate for Robonya that his weights are dead. And that's Ishan 10 for Gashunk, and Hustler is Tenpai as well.
Quit and Dodra.
Yeah, nice. 5-8, how many? Wow, a bunch of Hustler 1's weights are still on the wall, including Aka. Yeah! I mean, no, Pop Pin's out. No, I just saw that pawn from Roden, yeah. I missed it. I forgot about it. So yeah, just the Upin. Just 4 more Upins, including Aka and Wall. And Gashunk might deal it. Gashunk might deal it, and Robonya might deal it as well. Never mind, because he sumos anyway, because he's a king of kings, man.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice start.
He needs that, but 4,000. Son of oh shit. Good potentially Hanitsu from Robonya. Hasuramon has a bit of a difficult way to get into Tenpai though, because it's not Hanitsu and he doesn't have Yakuhaya. So he's gonna have to rely on Orichi on this one. But Ishan 10. It's gonna be a little unconventional and it might be Orichi knowing, but it's gonna be something. Unless he can get Dora. Oh! Excuse me as well.
Yeah, I guess Hustler is in a very interesting situation. If he gets a good draws, he might get Summon Pool. Unless you were talking about that, and I was not really giving you any attention.
No, I was just... And Guano is here.
Hey man. So, are you ready for us to resynchronize?
Yeah, sure.
God damn it.
Okay, so on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go.
Asses for new commentators. Just the old commentators coming. God dang it. That offer's still out, people. So if you're a new commentator and you want to come have fun with us, you know where the mumble is.
Yeah, but it's always easier to just whine about circle jerking and IRC Mafia.
Juan, what do you think about the current everything?
Who won first game?
9 lives.
Because I was busy
You
drinking.
mean the first group or first game?
First game of this group.
9 lives. Actually, with a very skillful Manhon
Well,
Diamond.
Incredibly based pawn. Is he going to wait for the last 7? Okay.
Yeah, this is some Galaxy Brain shit.
I mean,
It's not even a Chanta, never mind. That's Ron. No, that's not Ron.
No.
Is it?
Where is the Yaku?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Ton.
I think he wants to transition into Honitsu.
He's what? Toy Toy, yeah, Toy Toy. That's a good Toy Toy potential for Robonya.
Yeah, I guess.
No more Sun on Ko, but that's for dummies anyway. Who made this game? I mean, still Mangun for Robonya, and Hustler 1 is Ishan 10.
Yeah,
So,
but the Nan is dead.
Yeah, but who needs the Nun when you have the Manzu tiles? It's fine. It's fine. And that's...
Oh, Tenpai.
Oh, he should have known that the Shaws were in somebody's hand.
Yeah,
Come
but
on.
Kyuso was actually dead, so...
Oh yeah, no, okay, my bad. Yeah.
I mean,
missed
when you
that.
have a choice for Tanky between a dead tile and life tile, it's obvious you will pick life tile.
Oh, Tenpai also for Astral 1.
Yeah.
So
Is
bad.
it Bakahon? I think it is. No,
Yeah, Thursday 1 all.
There is the
Yeah.
right, so not Tsubaka anymore.
Okay, now you can improve the weight.
By dealing
Yes.
No, that's Summon.
Shaman. Summon. Yeah, but it's not Summon Shan because that would be implying Pinfu. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
5-8. Oh! He
Oh,
needs to steal the
no,
shot.
no,
He needs
no,
to steal
no.
the shot. He needs
No,
to steal.
yeah,
He's a
the
weak
shot.
for E10, but he
Yeah,
has
the
to
shot, shot.
That's actually...
No!
Oh, man.
No.
Oh.
Lip.
But he emoted, so it's all good. But it's going to be Mangan
Oh,
because of that
fine.
Aka.
ドラ猫ドラ猫
I mean, it's not a real Mungun, so those 400 points, that's the points he's gonna use to make her come back. At least Hustler is in first place now,
If
so
you say
you know.
so. But yeah, Hustler is in the first place, but it was actually 9 lives who was supposed to be losing.
Yeah, but Robonya is a dummy and decided to throw out Aka when there was like everyone was probably in Tenpai.
Let's go Kan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going for Atazuka, I think. I mean, he doesn't have anything else in his hand.
Wow, commentary suddenly became good, so...
Yeah.
Tell me, Anon,
Thank you, Glenn.
what do you expect? Do you really think I would just sit here for over 6 hours and talk about nothing but mahjong? Like, who in the right mind
Stop!
would do
Waffle,
it for
why are you
free?
picking an internet fight?
I'm not going to fight with anyone because, I mean, it's already certain that I am the winning side.
Okay.
That's Richie.
No, obviously, he's
Yeah.
just saying that Guano's commentary is just so good, and that's a just Pinfood breach. Pretty good, Menpen, no ton,
So,
and he's got
wait a second, what was this particular case of Suji called? What is Matagi Suji, I guess?
Mataki, Tsuji.
Yeah.
I mean, Matagi
The
plus
5-8
Urasuji.
from the foil.
Yeah,
No,
Matagi
the
plus
Ura.
Urasuji, so it's a pretty obvious hand, even though it's only turn 5 Richie. And any good mahjong player should be wary of this. Those
Five.
Yeah.
tiles.
But he dropped the 4 and the 6, so
Doesn't matter
it's not
because
so.
he's
Yeah, but that's too much. Yeah.
And there's Ura, so that's a mango.
I can't believe it.
So yeah, Robonia is back into the game, which is good.
Hey, it just means 9 lives can get last this time.
Oh no, no tips blows. The dollar.
It's none. It's not even Southie at Guano.
Yeah, but I mean, keep it
No.
for some time. Okay.
I could argue that Robonya could keep it because he has the Tan, so he can go for like some kind of stupid tunky way, but no one's gonna Excuse me.
Yeah, pretty nice.
So,
For nine lives keeps the Nan.
would you
He
go for
knows.
that Konitsu actually?
Yeah.
Yes.
Considering.
I think so as well. I don't think there would be any better outcome for this hand. And with Aka,
Oh,
nice those.
will we see a Chinitsu Aka?
If we did.
Well, it might be. I mean, the Nan is almost dead, so he's probably going to drop it.
Having Anko of terminal tiles when you're going for Chinitsu is so comfortable because you have way more freedom into choosing, well, and accepting other tiles, the remaining part of your hand. And he actually has a pawn of Ipin, so it may even be the Falk's Churen.
Meanwhile, Astra is in play.
Yep. So
3, 6, 7.
yeah, is this Entatsu? Yeah, it's a very strange kind of Entatsu, but it is. So Entatsu, Kuitandora, no, it's not Dora. And Gashunk is gatekeeping him. So all good.
Okay, Shantan for 9 lives.
He's too strong. He's too strong. How do you stop him?
If he were to pawn for into Tempai, it would leave him with a very awkward way.
Ponya. Yeah, he's going for it.
Is it going to be Chanta?
No, not with that Uso.
No.
Not even the Uman.
Well, it can still be. But, no,
Ooh,
wait.
Tempai?
Ipin is dead.
No. He did not
Eh?
choose the Tempai.
Why?
He needs to throw that Nan out right now. Good. I don't. He took a while for him to discard that Nan, so Rovanya was scaring me.
Yeah, 9
So-
lives wants the good weight.
Okay.
You can cheat the 3, 6, 7.
I mean, with the way that 6s and 7s of pin are scattered around the pawns, you could derive that no one is serious about getting pins or tiles. So even though that weight would suck, there was some merit to that. But
Oh yeah, I would call it. It's just, yeah, I think he wants the good weight.
Yeah, no, Rovanya is not going for Chanta. I mean, that would be for never mind.
Will we see Kanya?
Ooh,
I
If
guess
he
he
Kanyas, that'd be so
discard
fun.
Haku
Oh, yeah.
safely.
nice.
Just nice
Oh, Tempai.
hustler.
Yeah, there's a Tempai. So,
Tempai.
Shinitsu Aka Tempai. And isn't this weight particularly... Isn't it dead?
There are 6 out, so only 2 left.
Yeah.
But he can change now.
But would that really be better?
Well, Shampoo is 4 tiles, so actually yes.
No, this is cooler though.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that never mind.
Oh.
Robanya wins.
Come on.
Hatsunomi.
So,
Hey, he's not last anymore.
yeah.
Nice rigged double tone triplet in end.
Here is your Gyakuten starting hand.
Yeah, you can start calling everything into Tenpai.
But I think Hustler's hand is also a pretty fast one.
Pinful. Yeah,
Mhm.
nice one.
It could easily be first row with Pinful.
Yeah, he's just missing the period.
Uh-huh.
Now this is other choice for Romania. Okay, he drops the pay.
So, would you just drop the Uman here as Hustler one or Sanso?
Sunso.
Yeah.
Itsu, never forget Itsu. It's a little far off, but you know.
If you were to turn it into Itsu, you would have to convert the Spinzu into Nobetan?
It doesn't matter because he's headless now anyway.
Headless Ishantens are great, but it always, I don't
Feels
know, sad feeling when you end up having a no pinful form.
Yeah, when you get the tanky, yeah, it's always bad.
Only at least what the Tanki you.
What?
Whoa.
Sanshoku.
Incredibly based Sanshoku Tanyawaka.
Why?
Why? That was a
He
manga.
broke up
like,
his pinfu.
it was a manga. What the fuck?
If you Tanyao Sanshoku Dora, that's really strong. That's pretty strong. Waffle 3900. He just needs the Paso, which there's two more in the wall. He just needs him or his Kami. His Kami Robanya might keep it though.
And he's going to end up with
Do
Tanky
it.
weight.
No, he didn't call Khan.
Do it, cowards.
I mean, open Sanshoku is like last ditch effort, not when you have like perfect setup for Pinto. Come on.
I mean, he had Ishanten for Pinfu Richie, and now he has some shitty open Tanyao.
See, he would even accept the Dora. I mean, the new one, but damn. Also, Gashunk Ishanten for Suanko. I think we missed that.
Ooh, I also Tenpai for Romania.
Pension. Lol.
Oh no. Rip Suanko.
So Dabuton Dora with Khan.
With a Khan,
40?
yeah.
No, 350.
50. Well, that's big.
So that was pretty much an equalizer. So
Whoa, and
This
great
is-
IPI.
this is
is
a
like-
very dangerous situation for the players because 9 lives is in the lead. And he under no circumstances can be allowed to win the next match.
How is Duma? Big or small?
Yeah, no, it's standard.
Standard. Okay.
I don't think altering the UMA would like make any difference. If someone wins two out of 3 hand chance, it's essentially he's guaranteed.
Yeah, I mean,
To,
yeah.
but, I don't know.
Want to knock 9 lives? Chance. It's a shame that none of the hands are big enough to really change placement. I mean, still 3 more Hakus. the wall. Never bet on. Yes, Robonya is the best hand. Hey,
Does he?
see? Maybe
It's
Hustler.
9 lives, I think.
Robonya has the best hand. He has eats. No, so
He doesn't
more,
have a Yaku.
no, not nowhere close to eats you. I'm sorry I lied to you guys.
Well, he can get Ipeiko.
Oh, yeah? Maybe you pin it? Oh.
9 lives is a shotgun for Pinfu. And after level 1 is also shotgun for Pinfu Dota. Okay, Tenpai.
リーチにゃ
Nine Lives has to lose this. This is it!
Wait, Tenpai, yeah.
Pinfu!
Let's go, Oikake! For 7 soul.
Aryan man, wait.
This is such a strong weight. This is such a strong. Shame it's not Tanya though, but you know.
Yeah,
Ooh,
there is-
Ipatsu.
there is Dara. So yeah, Mangan.
Ipatsu!
リーチ一発ニャンプドラ猫
Oh shoot, Hustler just knocked him down. That's really good.
Yeah, this was essentially the best outcome that could ever be for well the rest of the players, not for 9 lives.
He doesn't matter. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Where's my like communist mahjong? I guess. Well,
I wonder.
Besides Chinese
so
mahjong.
like every tile is Akadora or something.
no. I guess that's just like Sake mahjong. Remember the Sake tournament? Not the Sake tournament. The zero plus or minus zero.
Yeah.
Where
Communist
where we got that
mahjong
image.
would be like every Yaku is worth 1 hand.
But that means everyone would just go Tanya.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, remember when you were like, okay, let's make it so when you go no 10 you gain points, and when you reach E, you lose points?
Yeah, that. If only I had an idea to actually limit the games by removing, putting Agariyama and Tenpayama on Nashi, that would actually be playable. But it did not occur to me until like halfway through. And I promise that I will never try this again, because that was a pure disaster.
Hey, it was a good example of like game theory, right? What happens when people have mutually assured destruction? Revenge. Just be glad that one game somebody took the hit and just lost.
It was so long. I think that particular Hanson, it was 3 hours long or something.
Yes, it lasted from like game 3 to the end of the tournament.
Yeah, that was insane. One of the Anons that took part in that match never came back.
Oh no.
So
Yeah.
I don't. Sure, the meme image is great, but I don't think it was worth it.
I'd like to make a disclaimer to all our MJG friends that you are. Please don't leave. We don't have enough of us.
I mean, there is a lot of Anons who actually come and go, because it's completely normal to be burned out for a while for Mahjong. And it's completely okay if you like pursue some other hobbies or interests and come back in Hellfire saying, asking what's up, how was our life been or something.
What does that make us? The people who stayed around the entire time. Just read like mahjong, I guess.
I mean, I've made my statement pretty clear from the get-go. I'm here for a long haul, so as long as there will be interest and I will have spare time, I'll try to organize those tournaments for everyone to have some, well, occasion once in a while for some quasi-competitive tournament play. Because ranked matches, sure as hell, are not competitive, are not fun.
Excuse me, I try hard my pants in range. I am a
For how long you are like wait a second, how to call this movement? It's pendulum like when you fluctuate between expert 3 and master 1.
I think we call that purgatory. Purgatory? I've made it to master 2 once.
Okay. I mean, sure.
Hey, the last time I was master 1, I lasted in Jade for like half a year. Okay, so it's getting better. I'm getting better technically. If you want to use that as a metric.
I mean, this is actually a pretty good indicator. I have a pretty nice reference level by now, and I have to admit that MGG overall level vastly improved over the last 2 years.
God, I hope so.
When we started out during the first few months, it was essentially the same 8 people who were always hogging places in the finals of tournaments. Wow. So he opted for Ipeiko Taniao Aka instead of Shampoo. Interesting.
There's only one more son.
Well?
Oh my god. Well, if he sumos this and gets an Ura, that'd be so devastating. Oh shoot, I got 3, 4, 5? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, that's okay. Okay.
Come to think of it, it actually been a year since we had the interboard in the thread questionnaire, and I think it would be a nice occasion to host another one sometime soon.
Sure. Ponya. The point's still ghastly contested.
Now here's a stupid order. Easy manga.
Stop calling, you stupid cats.
Well, Gashunki is already eaten pie.
Uh-oh.
Okay, no, he's not dropping it.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna discard it. The Sun Soul is too important to his hand right now. Oh boy, he's gonna discard the Q, so...
Yeah.
Whole eternity. That's the ticket. Ishan 10. Or Dora 3 10.
Yeah.
It's really good. And that's a 10 play. Yo.
Yeah, he switched it to Shampoo instead of Kanchon.
Oh, it's Ishan 10 for Hustler and possible Sunshoku, depending on how it goes, but he might...
No, you don't call this?
No. That's the ticket. Just go for it, bro. Yeah. No Sunshoku, but that's still a Menton pin.
Still Shanten for Dolvinia.
That's okay. So he's so Hustler's winning on 5-8. So three of the Umons are in the wall. In people's hands, and there's still a bunch of Palmons still out. Oof. This might be dangerous. If Hustler gets the sumo, he's gonna be such a good position. That's last aura.
5 is dead. Yep.
Yep. Because Shunk can't win. If he wins, that means Hatsu is better than Menton Pin.
Oh no, I missed the win because he changed the weight. Oh,
Do it! Yes, yes. I don't know why I'm so excited.
リーチニャンプパンニャオドラ猫
I mean, it's always more interesting to see the actual reactions.
Now Gashunk, I mean, Hustler just has to kill 9 lives, and Gashunk just has to not die anymore.
would you go as far as going Dama to target 9 lives?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should, because as things stand out right now, if Hustler 1 wins with those scores, he is going to be ±0, something like that. And 9 lives is still going to be in a very favorable position, because he will get like -4 points for this Hanchan, and he will still be 30 points ahead.
Is doing well. Let's see Shanten tell us. And with Junchan. Okay, Tenpai.
リーチニャ
Let's go. Richie, Junchan, Painful. Well, maybe Junchan.
Ah, shoot, man.
That's a pretty damn fast Junchan. Oh no. Okay, managed to avoid the disaster, but
Yeah,
With
that
hope.
issue might come out.
Oh. Oh yeah. Well, so it's closed junction, huh? Well, I mean, technically, if he doesn't get the Isa, that would be 3, 4. If he gets Uridor 2, it's Honeymoon. So theoretically, Gashunk, if he deals in with the Isa, he might die. It's very unlikely.
okay, so now the moment of truth. Truth. Fuck.
Okay.
This is why I hate English language, because it's
Shut
one
up.
of the few languages that I know of, I mean, at least in elementary sense, that does not use the system of signs for writing that does not correspond to sounds. Because
Yeah, it's so that I have this.
Latin alphabet
Ooh,
does not. Oh man.
リ
it's
ー
just
チニャ
painful.
ンプ
Well, I mean, what you want there to be accent marks in like the English language for like read versus read?
I think it will be way more intuitive.
I don't know.
Because now, in most of cases, I have to like guess at random when I see some word for the first time. How the fuck am I supposed to pronounce it? And
It's called.
apparently purists put a lot of focus on that. Even though I think English is the most accented language in the world, like everyone speaks it differently, because there are no clear rules as to what particular letter corresponds to what sound.
I don't know. I feel like the South, like stereotypical Eastern versus Western dialects in the Americas, would still be the same even if there were accent marks. It's just how people like. Yes. Like potato versus potato. I'm meant to say potato versus potato now. I'd like to remind everyone in the thread that Easter Sunday is coming up, so go to your churches. I'd like to remind everyone that. God bless the
It
resurrection
just
of
sounds
Christ.
really creepy. Okay.
So, do you have like a tradition in the United States that one day before Easter Sunday, you go to your local church or whatever and get your Easter food blessed or something?
No, I'm just Christian. Such Catholic. But no.
I thought it was the start of the shooting joke.
Yeah, because in Catholic countries you are supposed to put at least a piece of every.
Oh no, the dama tanyao people, Dora.
Yeah. Okay. Very good
ニャン
play.
プパンニャオドラ猫
But yes.
You are supposed to put at least a piece of every meal that you are going to eat with your family on Easter into basket, go to the church, and then ask a priest to drop some holy water on that, in order for it to be, well, to be good to consume.
No.
Wait,
is
are you
fucking-
serious?
Which is fucking dumb because it's being done by priests having this kind of I don't know how to call this. It's essentially a kind of broom which he drips into the bucket of water, and his what is the movement in which you are moving drops of water in splashing. Yeah, splashing. He splashes the water on everyone while sitting in the church and their food.
Yeah.
And it's completely unsanitary and pretty dumb if you ask me, but it's the tradition, I guess. You do not
I
argue
mean,
with that.
I know, like in churches, you know, like, you know, the priest will have his, you know, censer of holy water and, you know, spritz that on, you know, in the pews, but never on, you know, we don't bring our food to, you know, to church. It's a little weird. You
Wait, Rafa,
freaking
is it
pagan Europeans and your silly rituals. I apologize to any Europeans in the crowd.
You don't have to. Europeans are perfectly aware that this is fucking dumb.
You're boosting your own immune system. Thank you. Yeah, but yeah, no. I am. The closest you get to that is like the start of church and the middle of church on like certain days. Both get holy water sprayed on you. Not really sprayed. It's like a sprinkle, right? It's just he gets it on his fingers and then splurts them. Anyhow, yeah. So it's still a hustler's dealership, and just Junk is so screwed. I guess if your state or country's in a particularly large state of lockdown, you can use your Zoom to go to church. God bless.
Yeah, there is actually quite a big turmoil in Poland about that, because during the very first lockdown and well subsequent ones, a lot of public spaces like gyms, like pools, like a lot of stores, restaurants were closed, but churches were left completely okay. And Catholic Church has a really peculiar position in Poland, because young people, and by young I mean everyone, or most of people younger than 35-year-old, are absolutely opposed to Catholic Church and consider it a worthless tradition that should just wither away. But among the ruling party and, well, old farts, the church has a really important political power. So there is this clash of interests, and well, I personally see nothing wrong with that. If old timers wants to get fucking infected with a little disease in their churches while praying to the Jesus or something for Jesus to chase the COVID away, then it's all fine by me. Everyone chooses their own poison.
How heretical. Hey,
Well,
but
if it
I'm
helps,
not.
it's the same here. The lockdown, the politics, exactly the same. Ooh, what are you?
The worst position. Oh, that's actually really good for Gaston. He can come to a rolling start.
ニャンプドラ猫
But nah, I got a bunch of arguments from in the states when they when they shut down the churches, right? Because the government shouldn't be allowed to shut down the churches according to the freedom of religious expression. Yes, I had many a discussion with my Protestant friend about this. Fortunately, he's Protestant, so you know how they're like. Oh, nine lives is actually last now.
Yeah.
Ah, this is good.
Well, he still has South Fork, so we have to see. Meanwhile, Astra is nice. Tanyao Doradora, at least. Maybe Chitoi. That's 4 players. Oh, yeah, 9 lives is play for Shunnomi.
I looked away for a moment and I heard a run, or oh my
Yeah,
lord.
Yeah, 1000.
Quick 1000 round. Which is unfitting of a last place, but yeah, as well, since it's all scripted, he has the Urasu seat, so it's now or never. 9 lives.
Shanomi, let's go!
Fight
1500.
Fight poison
Let's
with
go.
poison, as they say. So is
Well-
he going to go for Nannomi and then...
Yes.
So I guess Q-pin should go from this hand.
Ooh,
Oh, he got
disconnection.
And, well, since everyone is anonymous, no one could actually warn me that that he already DC'd. Which
I
is...
mean, you could have just said in
Oh,
the thread,
it's
I
better.
guess.
So it was
but,
only a temporary lapse of consciousness. But it still forced him to make actually wrong discard, but
doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter.
figures.
Come on. Hustler has to make this comeback and keep 9 lives in the ground.
Well, he has the faster end.
Let's see. If
Well,
yeah,
not if he draws like this.
if I was Gashunk or no, if I was definitely Robonya, I wouldn't throw the non even if I had it. I would keep it so no one else could get it. Same thing
Okay,
with like any
so-
of the dragons.
Gashung might be onto some monster hand, but will he have enough time to... Ooh. I think he might have enough time, because...
Let's see, Shanten.
Yeah, Hustler is Ryan Shanten.
He Shanten now.
He's been in.
Ooh,
shots.
but Gashunk has 2 Diamond.
Wait, what? Smogiri? So I guess that had to be misclick by 9 lives.
Yes.
So he's...
Or maybe the time.
he's
oh no.
going to let Suzuka play. And now
course
Hustler
not.
is in Tenpai with a crappy weight, but...
I mean, Suji.
Maybe, but...
Oh, Tenpai for Albania.
Just Shishikomi. Just dealing.
Just delete Astra.
Sashikomi.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
Ooh,
As-
Dama for Gashunk.
I guess since he was...
Ooh,
he was
ace
to
dealing
keep
in.
The... Oh no.
No! You idiot! Is it just...
リーチニャンプドラネ
Ah!
Oh no,
Yeah.
wait.
9 lives is third
Wait.
now.
I don't
Holy
think
brainlet.
that was the right choice.
Holy
That was
brainlet.
bad,
He
that was
should have...
bad.
He should have
He should've
run
just assu-
from
at
anyone
least-
but him.
Yeah, he should have just
Yeah.
made free 10 for a hope for a sumo. I guess he was worried about 9 lives making a comeback, but I don't know. Maybe he should have Damagen. I don't know. I don't know. His hand wasn't strong enough to beat Hustler. So he should have Damagen, so it allowed him to do direct hits on 9 life.
Okay, so Robonia So 9 lives is still in the lead with 19 points. Robonia is 11.2 and Hustler 1 is 7. But since every place shift is 10,000 points, it is still going to go down to the placements, except some very edge cases with less than 1000 points differentials, but Gashang is essentially out of contest unless he wins with like 60k, and 9 lives gets second place, but not second place, third place or something. But damn, it's going to be hard for him, and for all us, just be first.
Why did Rovanya have to just kill like a skunk like that?
I think getting this win was important for him. I guess every point counts because now, because of that, or maybe was it? I don't know. We'll see after this game who was right in the end. So yeah, the players are still not ready, so I guess we'll wait some more. So I'll just take this moment and I'll be right back.
Oh, he's dead. What do we do now?
Whip. Are the scores uploaded somehow? In the docs? Yeah.
Yeah, it should be. Somewhere. Probably. Waffles are pretty good on this sort of thing. Responsible adult. I'm an adult's food. Yeah, so this is the last game until we wait till, yeah, after this we wait for like a day, tomorrow, and then you commentator
yeah. At 14 UTC, I think.
Yes, 14 to 17. So, like 15 hours from now, give or take. 12, wait a minute, 15? Yeah. Seven in the morning? I don't want to wake up 7 in the morning just to watch. It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. Why would I wake up so early?
You think you have anything better to do?
Yeah, sleep in. I don't know. Do you have anything better to do, Guano?
No.
Oh. No love. No family.
Nothing.
Oh. God.
Just the
MJG.
university walk, I think.
What? I do still have a couple months until the quarter starts for college. I guess I could get a job. Part-time, trying to scrounge for a part-time job. I guess that's one thing I could do, is a little go job hunting instead of playing mahjong with you guys.
Can you even leave your house? Yeah?
Yeah, I can leave my house, yeah.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure, unless the governor made a statement yesterday telling me that I can't. But yeah, I'm pretty sure most things are opening now. Ah, good stuff, man. Oh no, what time is it over there where you are?
Almost midnight.
Yeah, 10 to midnight.
Look at you, freaking Europeans in your nighttime. It's 4 right now, so.
Okay, so the final match is started, and we essentially have 5 minutes before we'll be able to observe the events. So yeah, tell me, Bob. So it should be like spoken as D or the or the. Wow, that sounds really bad. Because I've heard both versions used as essentially like as frequently.
Duh. Excuse me? Just say however you feel like, okay? I'm not much for pronunciation. I can barely pronounce English right now. Tell me. What was the question?
What is the
The
correct way
whatever.
of
Yeah.
spelling the? It's the. It's the.
The?
The.
The?
The.
T-H-E?
Yeah.
But
The.
wait, should you ask an American
Okay.
this?
Yeah, he should. Yes, he should. Guano, yeah.
What?
I mean,
The.
I fail
Beef?
to recognize what is even the purpose of articles in English language. It seems like a very archaic thing that is a remainder of something that of some like language function that is obsolete completely.
The. T-H-E, yeah. I mean, you can pronounce it as the. Or not the, I guess. Or I guess, yeah, the. The. I don't know, it's... You're pronouncing it fine, it doesn't matter. B. The? B. The?
Hello, it's your language.
The. B.
You're
The? Now you're making me think about it.
American.
You know, it's like if you say a word enough and then it starts to sound weird. Like, goes. If you say goes enough, it's like, that's not a word. The. The? I say the. I mix up really. I don't really have a concrete version of what kind of version of the I say. I don't know. You tell me. You pay attention to how I speak, and you figure it out. I guess. I've always kind of spoken funny, so. When?
But still, I think you're the most easily understood person in this room at this moment. Because well, it's
Yeah,
it's
for
your
sure.
native language.
Based. Imagine. This is the position where I am at. And what other languages could we use? Well, if we used any other language, pretty much the entire North American continent would be isolated. Except for maybe like some French Canadians, I guess, if we started speaking French.
Yeah, I think even without USA, English would still be lingua franca of the world because it's like the easiest language there is. I don't think there is any easier language than English to learn.
Yes, you could learn.
Sure, like the speaking part is completely bizarre and well not standardized at all. But when it comes to writing part, which is the actual important part of language, it's rather concrete and well solid. And Well, it has. I think English has the widest vocabulary because you can take every Latin noun and most of verbs and seamlessly translate it into English without losing any meaning in between.
Thermostat. Yeah, I guess. I guess we could all learn Japanese and that would make things sort of easier, I guess.
Okay, so the game is starting.
Yeah, okay. Just give me a moment. We can rethink.
Ready?
Okay, ready.
3?
No?
No.
Oh.
No. Okay.
Okay.
3,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
Whoa! This is it, boys! And then
So,
we
yeah.
wait for like...
Essentially, Gashunk Neko is the losing side, so he has to try the hardest. And for
Yeah,
others,
yeah.
it just get first. That's all there is to it.
Speedrun high... And... So do we have any... Do we have any...
Taka.
Yeah. It...
I'm almost inclined to see it was some like temporary form of brain cancer or something.
I understand now. He knows he's going for Chi Toy, but he knows that Akka would be too obvious, so he's going for a Chi Toy Nomi.
Well, at this
Yeah,
point,
but there's Shujito Itsu.
at this point he's infuriated for like every Sozu weighted, so I guess Chitoi is the only logical outcome of this hand.
Yeah, boy.
Unless-
Yeah, he's
Oh, no.
discarding.
Not
Yeah,
the-
he's discarding Dora because he knows it's too obvious. He wants to run somebody with a Chi Toy Riti, okay? So he has to go for a really unconventional weight, okay? This is not coping. This is a real strategy.
I'm confused, and I just hope he has a plan all behind this and he's not doing this on purpose.
You think he's just dead inside? No. Have a little faith in our MJG representatives. They've got heart. They might not be the most efficient. They might not be the most sensible at times, but they've got heart, and that's what really matters. Quote it.
I will believe.
Yes, that's what I thought. And now I'm gonna close my eyes now. Yeah, Hustler looks... I'm surprised Hustler didn't pawn this hand.
Will he pawn?
That pay.
Okay, no. Okay, showing some not Toy Toy, at least.
Oh yeah, here we go. Itsu, Honitsu, Pei.
Honya.
Dorachu.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, the
really
Yakuman
dangerous.
Ryuichi.
If 9 lives describes the Roman, that's so dangerous.
Actually, it could.
Yeah.
With
Honya.
a favorable Dora outcome, it could be Kazuo actually by Hustler.
Yeah.
Because it's Richie
Oh,
Pinfu.
here we
It's,
go.
Ooh.
Yes, he has to pawn
Yeah,
the
okay.
OG.
Let's go.
so it's not going to be Yakuman, but it's still Honitsu Itsu Dora's-san. So Hanuman.
Yeah, Hanuman.
And this is Entotsu, wait, although Pei are dead, so essentially this is
One for- yeah.
and Iman, whatever the last one is.
Tempai full Obonya.
So that's Nobetan wait for Sun and Roman.
Ooh, choices. Okay, kind of the 7.
Decisions.
Okay, no, it
Meh.
let's go. No Yakuba.
Why?
Oh, so. Oh no.
No, that's not.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's Salon.
Yeah, he's
That's
gonna
okay.
deal
Yeah.
into Rowan, yeah. He needs to...
We
Oh,
can
yeah!
drop the 9, yeah.
Smart.
But Sumo anyway.
Never
Okay.
mind.
Hey, he didn't deal one.
Skill takes priority.
ドラ猫
So yeah, that was our E1, and I just want to believe that Gashung knows what he's doing.
He qualified, right? So, I mean, it's gotta be something. Only the best of MJG qualifies in tournaments. Well, barring some minor examples.
Yeah, I guess usually it's only the top 30% of players who qualify. At least I try to arrange it like that. So getting into qualifier into semifinals is already an achievement of sorts.
Yeah, you always need a positive score.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to be better than the others.
Hey, yeah.
And yeah, those were some good rolls, like a Shunk. But 9 lives is in the pursuit of Hakonomi. Pretty close.
Well, he needs to call a couple of tiles. Wait, Astra is going for Jun-chan.
Or Jun-chan, yeah, correct.
Yeah, I mean, whatever he gets.
Jun-chan... Unfortunately, no Sunshoku, though.
Well, he can still get 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku and...
False Seiko? Yeah, no.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
What's wrong? Feeling tired?
Just a little. I like to sleep a lot.
Ooh, the 6 man? Okay. The 4 man was probably better for 9 lives.
Mm-hmm. Double Ryankan for Gashung.
No, wait, what is Sastra? Okay, yeah, he's going for Sanshoku. Gave up on Jun-chan. And Tenpai for 9 lives. Aka.
Simonia. That's...
ドラ猫
3,000
He, did,
points.
he didn't even get that Dora. With how closely the points are, that's still good. Why do they keep doing the thumbs up emote? Makes no sense. This isn't friendlies, okay?
I mean, you have kinda limited selection of your emotions to convey during the match because Chink Overlords decided so.
There are 9 emotes, and they're using the only one, like one the thumbs up and the superb. There's negative emote. There are more emotions like negative ones, okay? Hate, almost. Anticipation. But, yeah, this hand doesn't look like anyone can really open. Maybe...
Oh, well, Gashunk is Shantan for the Chitoi.
Oh,
Since first discard.
oh.
Yeah, solid Rasnodora.
I mean, Chitoi Richi. Maybe
Sumo Ura.
Or Rikatsu.
Yeah,
something like that.
shortcut Planeman.
That's the longest shortcut I've ever heard.
Mr. Pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, there's Dora is completely live, so There is still a chance he's going to draw another one.
Yeah.
Although, calling Richie on Dora Tanki with Cheeto is always sketchy. I actually prefer going Dama in that case.
Just sumo.
I mean,
man.
yeah, you just want to sumo.
Yeah, if you're
So
gonna
for the
reach,
Richie.
you're gonna
Sumoing
bet.
a Cheeto, it's not that frequent. It's a pretty, well, limiting way.
I mean, sumos in general aren't that frequent. Well, I mean, like men's in sumos at least, but
Cheeto has this particular advantage that you have few tiles to choose from when picking your tanky, so you can try to derive what other players might want to discard. So it's actually very easy to set up runs on someone, but when it comes to actually sumoing, you have no control over what tile actually you will get to draw. And Gashong is missing. Yeah, he missed Suan Koi Shanten, of course. It's always-
imagine. Suanko.
Oh yeah, don't worry, Anon. I've rolled 80 times and only afterwards I've got a character. So it's completely normal.
What the? Oh no.
Hmm?
I think it was some sort of internet short, a very quick one.
What happened?
I think you just.
You disconnected for a split second.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
It's okay. We're okay, Daija. We're all good here. You and me? Okay. I mean, 9 lives has Ipeko.
Oh no, the tourney organizer clearly hasn't read the Rich Book 1. If you would damage Chito Dora Tanki.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
No.
Don't read.
No, who even? I don't even know how to read.
Uh,
Literacy is a real problem.
For that to matter, yes, I clearly hadn't read Uchi Book 1 because it came out like 6 years after I learned how to play mahjong, so
Imagine. Yeah, what? You know, Richie books are only for the young, and waffles will be old. Sorry. Sorry, waffle.
I mean there are players in the thread right now who would be certain that actually giving it a lecture as me would improve my game, but I will kindly tell them to fuck off.
Oh no.
Please don't do that. Waffle will be nice.
But the real question is, why is Gashunk keeping the phone?
Because it's a
Because they are playing with
save
notice.
tile.
Oh, okay.
It's a save tile, obviously.
But imagine missing 1, 2, 3, 4
I
players.
mean, usually when you are going for Chitoy, 1 or 3 of your spare tiles and 4th one you draw. One of them is bound to be, well, safe in some kind of way. This is why it's the most flexible Yaku, which is actually, well, made for folding, because you can still
The
defend,
Dora
you can defend
has lost this card.
pretty
Okay.
easily when keeping Ishan.
Well, I mean, like, what is extra tiles right now? Iman, Suman, and Ropi? And that's... no one's in... It's the worst Rikaku ever. Rikaku? Yes? I'm not even sure that's how you pronounce it. And that's an Alcove door for Robanya. And Shiitsu? Shiitsu door 3?
That's
That's among the Baiman.
What the fuck?
Eventually, with some particular draws, it could also be Sananko. Or well, just slam a Richie on the table and call it a day. At this
Or
point,
just a Daniel.
if you were to draw a 7-man, yeah, like this.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah. What the perfect duo.
Yeah, it's essentially draw any Manzu tile to get Tenpai starter set.
Yeah. Also, Ipin and something.
There we go.
No.
Well, No, yeah, I don't think it's enough. So he discarded. I think from the purely effective efficiency point of view,
That's
it would be a
stupid.
wrong decision.
Yeah.
But if he wants to open and go for Chinitsu to Rassan, a Baiman.
Or
Tanyao.
Tanyao.
Yeah,
Um,
like
Tanyao?
he can just discard his Qmon and then with the by Chi,
I mean-
and then he'll be in Tenpai.
You'll never get Chinitsu with this end. He has 3 tiles to drop, so he'll get by before Chinitsu every time.
Either that or he has to call a bunch, and that's not
Yeah,
very good.
especially since 9 lives is like opening his hand, although it's Atozuka player. And yeah, there is the mistake.
Ooh, punished.
Don't matter, he
now,
can still
and
cheat.
now he's discarding this, so he's going for
Tanyao.
for return, Tanyao?
No, yeah.
It was such a good end. Why?
Well, it doesn't matter. If he can just draw this
Ah, lol.
What the fuck?
toy. Let's go.
Yeah.
I think
Toy,
at this point, yeah,
Tanyao.
discarding Sunpin
Don't
and going for it.
Yeah, he needs to do it.
Yeah,
Don't be.
You do one, but remember we are playing with not reaching.
Based
Okay.
Ipeiko. Yeah, that's Ipeiko on the 7.
Yeah, that's.
I would keep Dama. This is Dama Hanaman, so there is no point in reaching. Like, what the fuck?
What if he gets an Anko?
no, wait. Yeah,
if he gets
also the
Urdora.
4. Yeah, it's 4-7 weight.
Will we see a Chanka?
A Chanta? Oh, from Atlas?
Chanka.
No. Chankan.
Something?
Ooh, yeah. Maybe.
Would be spicy.
The door is in the last door is Hustler's hand, so no. I mean, I guess Ronpin, but
No, he
no.
means on the Foreman. If 9 lives calls come.
Oh, uh-oh.
Whoa.
No, he's not gonna deal
Well,
it.
no.
He's not gonna deal it.
Yeah, he's going to discard
Yeah,
it for
yeah.
reach.
So there's only one more Gmon in the
So
wall?
Hustler is folding completely, and the rest of them are pushing.
Oh shoot! If I was about to say Robonya, yeah, if no Robonya, he needs to draw this. This is his
Where is
chance.
Atsu?
It is.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
It's coming.
It's in the dead wall. Up there. Oh,
Here we go.
Just the worst draw.
Hatsunami.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, that's a big Atsunomi killing a potential Anemon Plus.
Hanuman Plus and Mentantin.
Yeah.
Dubs.
Pretty boring ends, I think.
Yes. Maybe.
Yeah, they're all moving towards Uchinomi. Oh, and Gashunk doesn't like the Dora. So-
Quit on Rush.
Yeah, quit on Dora 3, so yeah. That's a big one.
And He's able to avoid full return by. Well, too bad the summon was actually discarded by Gashung one turn earlier. Yeah, I always find this word mouthful.
Well, you can still use it as a pair, even if it doesn't get it.
Okay. So out of.
I'm actually curious now. How would a native speaker Japanese person would pronounce the word earlier? Because they have a big problem with L and R's, and I think it's the only one common word that uses those two sounds close to each other.
Yeah, TZ6 is really nice. Okay, so Ishanten.
Yeah, Hustler one is in a pretty good position.
Huh.
And if you'll be able to actually get a chi, or by drawing, filling this Ryankan, then he'll be a nice champion.
Yeah, but the 5 is in Gashung's hand, and the 3, one in the world.
Yeah, so yeah, Hustler took, so he might end up in free 10, depending on how this goes, but there's only one more Q, so
No,
Ashley,
he won't.
so
He
No.
won't. There is no more.
At best,
No.
Satsuka.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's no more, yeah.
Yeah, and he got fucked.
It doesn't matter. It's fine. Unfortunately, there's only one more sun pin in the wall for Hustler too, so there's just the... Yeah, but at least there's like no U pins on the table, right? Yeah. That's interesting.
Whoa, yeah. They're on the wall.
Yeah, and all on the wall, including the Aka, so... If all of them are on the dead wall, that means Hustler's hand might be dead.
Yeah, is it drawing it? Just watch
Yeah,
it.
he might try it. Oh my god. There it is, there's one. Oh boy, there's the, yeah, that's Senpai. Yo, 3-6. So, there is two
Okay, I can
more-
see
one more
9
roast.
lives dropping it. If he gets Tempai.
Yeah,
Like
that-
now.
Is he gonna? Is
He's
it?
thinking.
No.
Yeah, he's dropping it.
Yeah, that's GG,
Whip.
dude.
Kritan Dorayon.
Dora.
ドラ猫さん
Dora Neko-san. Dora Neko-san.
ニャンガン
I'm broken inside. So, how to... Nine Lives has Dora, he's got double 9. So it's not the worst situation to be in. Plus, he was already 30,000 plus. So, you know, it wasn't that bad, but yeah, now there's just pretty much just people trading who's over 30,000 and who's not. Well, at least no one's under 20,000.
Yet.
This is Gashunk's last chance. If he doesn't get like a Suanko, like Tunky double Yakuman as a dealer right now, he's
Oh, well, you can go for the competitive Avenging. Well, that is if 9 lives doesn't win first. Yeah, the 9 is a dual. Ooh, okay, let's go. Tanyao, Aka, Dora. And Robunya is going for Onitsu. Yeah.
Okay, is this uncalled not? Yeah, there is. So
And
that's
Tenpai
Sun
258.
Sun
and
and
Sun.
Moon for Endron.
And he took that revenge run.
So this is actually a very close hand run. They are going back and forward with those points.
Yeah, no one is above 30k.
So only if you have a posh English accent. What does a posh mean?
Posh means like fancy, right? When they talk about posh English accent, they're like, you know, like noblemen Englishmen, right? So like Lord Pendleton or
Stylish,
Hey.
elegant, cheesy. Okay.
yes, he has like antiquity. It's a thing of antiquity, so it would be kind of cheesy, I guess.
Do we have any doubles in MGG?
Can you repeat?
Do we have any nobles in
No, we do
MGG?
not. I mean,
No.
we had a peasant tournament, okay?
Yeah.
We just as a general had a peasant tournament. You would not know, no.
I don't know. I think nobles are playing some boring sports like, I don't know, polo? This is the kind of golf that you play on horses?
Oh, yeah.
Water polo or normal polo? Those-
Normal polo.
Normal polo. Water polo is
I
actually...
mean, on the horses.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because you get to fight with other guys in water. What else? Squash. When you are too cool to play tennis with unreal opponents, so you play tennis with the wall.
Like cricket, I guess cricket as well.
You would have to be Australian noble for this. So curling is another those of the noble sports. Like you are too cool for hockey, so you just slide some like so it's pucks, yeah, pucks.
Yeah, pucks, yeah.
Pucks. Yeah. There is also this very boring game. It's not like billard or snooker, which is played on a table, but when you're just throwing some balls and hoping a big ball will land near the small ball. It's French of origin. Boulet? I think it's called.
You're
Bocce?
making it sound like beer pong.
Maybe. So beer pong is like some party game in.
Yes, you know, you have a bunch of
Yeah.
cups set up in a triangle, right? And you throw a ball into one of the cups and you didn't drink the cup.
Aren't you like prone to like knock the glass or cup with the ball if you?
It's a
No, because
ping-
it's
it's a
full
ping
and
pong
it's
ball.
yeah, it's a ping pong ball. Yeah.
It's not like you're throwing like lead balls of steel at like glass cups.
So the traditional drinking game here is called flanky, which would be translated to frontiers, and it's like team game. So there are two teams, and they are standing 20 meters across each other in line, and between them there is a empty can, usually can of beer, and all of the contestants have their own beer, and the goal is using a rock or like a stick to throw the stick and knock the bottle of beer, and then the other team has to run, reclaim the stick, put the can in the standing position, and in the meantime the other team gets to drink their own beer, and first team that finishes their own beer wins. So it's actually speed drinking with accuracy test and running, I guess.
That's really good from Hustler 1 while we were talking about drinking games.
Yeah,
I'm
nice
sorry.
Magan Sumo.
I'm sorry, our competitors. We don't mean to disrespect your game.
Yeah, but it was sumo, so it was pretty boring. So nothing of value was lost.
Whoa. Sumo
Jeez,
de będzie
Waffle.
mahjong.
These might be some of their first games in MJG tournaments. Usually, you don't just dismiss them like that. Although I do have a feeling who hustles again, but oh yeah. I'm pretty sure the average income of MJG is under 6 figures if you convert it to USD, so you know.
I mean, isn't that the case for vast majority of humanity?
Yeah, because the vast majority of people, well, one, like, most of the humanities don't live in first world countries. Number two, even the ones who do they don't own private jets or yachts. Well, unless there's something you aren't telling us, but you know. I'm pretty sure if any of us here were rich, they wouldn't be hanging out with MJG. Yeah,
Whoa,
okay,
rude.
maybe. That's a little harsh.
I would actually disagree.
I feel like if you have a lot of money, you have enough money to commission a bunch of real-life auto table games.
Wait, do you disagree with the MJG or with the Fortune path?
I mean, I'm fairly certain that there are some, maybe not really, I mean millionaires maybe on Bs or other boards, but they're fairly well, I don't know how to say it. Give me a second, I'm running this through Joe translator. Dictionary.
Oh my.
Yeah, wealthy people who are frequenting 4chan because of the sheer power of addiction from the early days.
Imagine having 4chan as your place of respite.
I mean,
I guess that's us, I guess.
where are you supposed to go if this place suddenly perishes?
Discord.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry, Pablo.
Oh, no.
I'm just saying. If 4chan died and MJG managed to move as like a singular unit to a different location, I don't know. I feel like the options are limited. Eh, Tempayo.
Dama Fox.
Yeah.
Can't even Dama this.
Lol, Dixter.
He wants the Sanshouku, of course.
My lord.
Going for Dama here is a perfectly good, normal, like, choice.
Yeah, not to get first.
And there is an Ipeka chance, or not?
No,
there's not.
because he doesn't get Tempai, yeah.
This is the...
Just
so
reachable.
I guess if he wants to reach it, then now would be the good moment.
Oh.
Nah, he will discard.
He's the...
I wanted
No,
to say he
he,
would
he's in
discard
Tempai.
Iso,
Yeah.
but...
Yeah, he wants to keep Tempai.
ドラ猫ドラ猫
So, Richie double Dora, and I think we are getting into Orasu.
Yeah, a really spicy one.
Yeah, so
This is it.
so 9 lives has to run Hustler for a Mangan or Tsumo Hanaman in order to win. Robotnia has to win. Hustler 1 has to not lose and make other player win for cheap hands, I guess. Which essentially boils down to he has to win with anything. And
Swash, Gashunk.
what figures.
It's supposed to be like a sound effect, so Gashunk. Yeah. Nikaneko is all he has to do is just Sumo Suanko? Just do it. Easy. It's not. Yeah, it doesn't look too good.
So yeah, I think Gashunk is going for all-out Manhon here.
Yeah. Or Chitoi, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's just to spite other players and
Meanwhile,
go
Astra is in
out with a bang.
Ishant and Chitoi.
Uh-huh. Ooh.
Ooh,
So
what to
there
know?
is a possible Toito split.
Nice.
Although Toito is rather risky, Aku, so going for it in a such important round is pretty would be pretty ballsy. I wanted to say.
Yeah, but on the other side, his dials are good for Toy Toy.
Okay, so if you were playing as 9 lives, would you abandon the Dora in favor of... Actually, I wonder why he discarded Sunping here.
Would I discard Dora? Yes.
Yeah, that
Reaching
makes
is more important.
no sense.
I would
I mean-
betting on Dora and Dora from Riichi is way more lucrative and likely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Unless
what the fuck is he doing in
Yeah.
pins though?
It's called it's all last and he's lost control of his life.
Okay, so Gashung passed on the final Sha. So I think you'll have to default to Honitsu Chitoi.
Hanitsu Chitoi. We've seen
Be
one of
rather
those.
tight.
Ooh. You can call the nun if 9 lives drops it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think now it
So?
would be a good
Okay,
choice.
he's
Now
going.
he has
6-9 win.
Gestalt.
Oh, Gashunk is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ishantem for Chitoi Onitsu.
Don't.
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 Let's skip.
Skip it.
Okay.
Okay, here's a pair of Dora actually. So Ishanten for 9 lives. And okay.
And Sumo and GG.
Yep, GG. So very good Gyakuten by Hustler. From losing a first Hanchan into actually qualifying to finals.
See, this is a real story right now.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than what happened in the first set.
I think it was well deserved victory. He played in a very solid fashion during the 2 Hanchans that followed his loss. So congratulations, man. Hustler won, whatever that means. And
So Hustler won and Kusunoki CO.
So that means we are actually done with tonight's matches. So thanks Bob and Guanan for commentating with me. It was a pleasure having you